Now to Coconut Grove, and a tragic day on the job for a construction crew. One of the workers was killed when a wall collapsed on him. This all happening just before noon at a home undergoing renovations. CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor has been at the scene all day long. And Yvonne, police are still there investigating as we speak?
It's an ongoing investigation, Lauren, and I can also tell you that after 7 hours here at the scene, which is the house right behind me, the medical examiner removed the body of a Cuban man who tragically died here. Now, this terrible scene, this terrible tragedy has now triggered an investigation that includes Miami police and the federal agency, OSHA. Construction at a Coconut Grove house now stopped while police investigate how a worker was crushed by a wall.
Basically, this was a house that's under construction. We know that they were knocking down one of the walls when this 30-year-old worker that was working with them didn't get out on time, and the wall collapsed on top of him.
The collapse was reported just before 11 a.m. in the 2900 block of Southwest 22nd Avenue. Authorities identified him as Jorge Esteban Rojas.
I hear a loud thump and a very, very strange yell.
This neighbor from across the street noticed a commotion.
I see the police here, and apparently they told me the wall had fallen on this poor fellow and crushed him.
Before 1 p.m., loved ones rushed to the scene. They all declined to talk about what happened, but they did have questions for the people at the worksite.
This seems like it's a tragic accident. Of course, we still have to do our investigation and work to see about permits and, who this person worked for, if he was working for the homeowner or if he was working for a company that was working for the homeowner.
We noticed the logo of a company named J&M Primos Construction Shell Division at site. Joe Alosa, who has lived in the neighborhood for over 3 decades, told me he noticed the remodeling over a week ago.
I think they should have had that thing more braced up. That house has got to be at least 50 years old. And I must tell you that I called a few minutes ago J&M Primos again. That's the company whose logo you saw here on site. After I identified who I was and that I was asking if the victim worked for them, a man responded saying, "I cannot talk about anything," end quote. Miami police said the investigation continues. We're live in Coconut Grove. Yvonne Taylor, CBS News, Miami.